All right. Welcome, everybody. Look, it's not exactly 2 p.m. Eastern. It's 2:03 Eastern. Sorry about that. As you can see, I'm in a new location, but I'm in a new location that is, well, it's not my parents' basement. It's my parents' spare bedroom. So, yeah, technical difficulties at my home office, and so here I am, and I'm a little late because of that. We had some tech issues, but we're here now. Welcome, and we are going to be doing some giveaways and a dream job winner announcement today. Okay, so I apologize for all of the throat clearing, both literal and figurative, for the last few minutes, but we are going to get into some of that stuff. Basically, the way this is going to work, today's live stream is we're taking a break from all streaming stuff all the time, all the cord cutting stuff that I usually do. And we're going to be talking about mobile issues, kind of general technology stuff. And we're gonna do two very contradictory things. One, we're going to, toward the end of the stream, or in a little while, give me 20 or 30 minutes, we're going to announce the winner of the Digital Detox Dream Job. Okay, so this is somebody who's going to spend there's somebody who's going to spend 24 hours. That's what it is. Okay, so 24 hours without technology, right? So they got to lock up their phone, they put away their computer, there are no TVs, no screens, no nothing, and they get paid $2,400, to see if they can do it. Just kind of a fun. We call them dream jobs. They're just these fun things that we do at Reviews.org. And this one we did it last year, and it was a really great success. And so we're gonna have some fun with it this year as well. But I said we were gonna do something contradictory because we're gonna do that, but we're also going to give away a bunch of technology. So you know, detox, get rid of your technology, or you know use a bunch of technology that we're going to give you. Yeah. So we'll have some fun with it. Diversifying. Yes, that's right. We're diversifying here. We're diversifying in a few different ways, right? With the content, but also the setup, right? So, Andy, glad you're here. Um, all right, and for the rest of you as well, we missed the shelving. Somebody said we missed the shelving behind you, right? Yeah, it's there's still a shelf up there. It's full of obscure musical instruments instead of books. But hey, we take the backgrounds we can get. Anyway, um, you're just that's okay. Here we go. We're just enabling next year's winner. This is perfect. You're exactly right. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay. So normally I'd have like a two screen setup. I got to use this is my second screen today. I look like I have a really cool like poofy do behind me. That's kind of cool. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna do the first giveaway right away. Okay, so this is for those of you who are here, kind of. Well, I on time. I wasn't even on time, but you know what I mean. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some giveaways throughout the stream. I'll ask you some questions. Just some uh, just fun generic questions. You're gonna answer them in the chat, and we're gonna pick some winners. Okay. Now, I am going to I am going to I need to figure out where the winners are going to email and all that stuff. So, um, there we go. Okay. So, the first thing that we're gonna give away. Let me see if I can. Oh, I don't have a picture here. So, we're gonna do this a different way. I'm gonna give away. Let's do some. How about we do some cell phone stands? Okay. So we're gonna give away some cell phone stands. Let me see if I can pull it up. Um, all right. Amazon.com. I just want to see if I can find the product page. I don't know if it's coming from Amazon or what, but we'll see if we can pull it up. Mm, There we go. Okay, so I think it's a two pack. There it is. Yeah. All right. So let me see if I can share my screen here. And here we go. There we all right, there we go. So there it is. All right, the Kulu, I think that's how you say it, the Kulu cell phone stand. All right, so that's what we're going to be giving away first. All right, so if you do have a desk job like I usually do, yeah, right now I'm not sitting at a desk. Let's just leave it at that. But most of my day is spent sitting at a desk. And your phone can become another screen. What I mean is, you get your dual monitor set up, and it's super slick, and you've got it all running on the same PC. Some people will plug in their laptop, so they've got a three monitor setup. Well, you can think of this as another screen in your workstation, or maybe you want something to prop up your phone while you're doing dishes, and you're watching the latest episode of I don't know, Rings of Power, right? Okay, so that's what we're dealing with here. Um, uh oh, semi dirty. Am I? Okay. Well, I hope I'm not going to get in trouble. It's just look. I'm just saying the name. I'm just saying the name of the thing. But okay, all right. I will no longer utter it aloud. But that's funny. Okay, so for a two pack of cell phone stands, I'm gonna pick two winners for this. Okay, and here's what I want. So Vanessa says, "How do we win?" All right. Well, how do we win? What I want you to do is I want you to spin me a yarn. Okay, and you're gonna have 3 minutes to do this. I will um, talk too much, like I usually do, while you're all doing this. But you'll have 3 minutes to tell me the story. And I know sometimes it might take multiple messages. That's fine. You can do it in multiple messages. Tell me the story in three. We'll cap it three. Chat messages or less or fewer. Um, the worst, most inconvenient, just most awful place that you've ever dropped your phone. Was it, you're into the toilet, you're mucking out the stables on the farm. I'm sure most of you live on a farm, right? Whatever it is, I want you to tell me the story of the worst place you've ever dropped your phone. Okay. So you'll send those in. I'll read some of those. We'll have some fun with it, but the winner will be chosen at random. So all you have to do, you don't have to come up with the best story. Just tell us the story of the worst place you've ever dropped your phone. My fine friends who are the Reviews.org folks who are watching in the background, they'll pick a winner, and I'll announce the winner. Two winners. We're gonna do two winners for this. So yeah, that's all you need to do is tell me the story of the worst place you've ever dropped it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this one's it's chambered and ready to fire in the toilet. Yeah, absolutely. But I tell me a little bit more, Vanessa. You dropped it in the toilet, but what else was in the toilet? Okay, I want details. If you're going to tell me toilet, like let me put it this way. If I just cleaned the toilet and I dropped my phone in, oh darn, it's wet, right? But if I, just put some other stuff in the toilet and then drop my phone in, that's a very different story. Okay, so we've got the oh no. So yeah, toilet. I need more details on that one. Cooking spaghetti sauce and it fell in bubbly red pasta sauce. That is tough to recover from. You can't just that's not just, drop it in the bag of rice, right? There's a little more to it than that if you got to clean that up. Oh, a pee filled toilet. Oh boy, that's disgusting. And of course, that's what we're going for with the toilet stories, right? Oh, this is okay. Anybody who's ever had kids or who has a 3-year-old at the moment knows this is a very real, constant possibility. The 3-year-old dropping it in the toilet. Oh my goodness, that is really something. Uh, oh no, my students stole my phone and threw it in the boys' bathroom. Now, this doesn't say the toilet. Um, But I that's it's kind of implied, but honestly, okay, so now we're talking about students, and I'm gonna go ahead and assume that in this case, we're talking about either kind of middle school age or high school age. Um, Stole the phone, threw it in the boys' bathroom. If I know anything about boys' bathrooms in junior high and high school, it doesn't have to be the toilet. You do not want that thing in there, right? All right, I can't read all these for you guys, but uh, or we're gonna start rapping now, right? Is that the idea? So yeah, I can't read all these. Um, I'm penalized for not having ever done something. I will say, Kelly, I've never dropped my phone in the toilet. I'm paranoid about that, and so that's never gonna happen. But I'm sure you've dropped your phone somewhere. It doesn't have to be the toilet. Could be mom's spaghetti or Todd's spaghetti. Um, so anyway, no, it's let's see, transitional housing, secure elevators, first smartphone. It fell perfectly between the wall and the car. Oh my gosh, that is rough. Oh, and just like that'll ruin your day. So excited about this new thing. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so this is bad. Baba Trolling says in dog poop. That's bad. That's very bad. But this is worse. Porta potty at a metal concert. I've been to a metal concert, and I mean I know what porta potties are like in general, but that's a whole new level at a metal concert. Uh, I love this one. It's Shannon Davis on my face while laying in bed watching videos. Yeah, I hope you are watching my videos. At least that's so it'd be like the warning that you had was my face coming, like getting way too close too fast and smacking you in the head. Um, all right, that's good. That's good. All right, enough phone dropping stories. We're gonna go ahead and pick a couple of winners. So yeah, we'll see what we come out with. This is it, so you guys you're gonna be like, oh man, Craig is really distracted today. He's just always on his phone. Well, like I said, I don't really have much choice. Um, okay. Ooh. Okay. So we have our first winners. Um, just a moment. Oh, I think okay. All right. I think I know where to send you guys. Okay. Um, we have our winners. Our winners are. You know what? Why don't we write this down? Because I don't know if I can find you guys. That's the question is, can I find our winners here? Um, okay. Oh, no, in a milkshake. That's rough. Our winners are gotta be up here somewhere. There we go. Tyler. Tyler was climbing in the caves in my hometown, slipped on some ice, and accidentally threw my phone backwards. To this day, I can see it in the crack it fell between, just out of reach. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. You can still see it. You got to take some implements up there, like or I dropped something behind a giant piano one time, like one of the massive like upright grands, and there was no way that thing was moving, and I dropped something behind it, and so I like rigged up this thing. I got two uh, yardsticks, taped them together, and then just wrapped the end with sticky tack or ticky tack, some people call it. Um, and just like put this glob of sticky tack at the end, and then stuck it down the back of the piano, and like kind of stuck it to it, and brought it up, and like it was this whole production. Maybe you can do something. Well, but it's probably wedged. I don't know. Either way, Tyler, you won yourself a couple of cell phone stands. Okay, so hang in there. We do have one more winner. I just need to get the other name and see if I can find this person. I know you're in there somewhere. Aha. Oh, perfect. The spaghetti one, Todd McCarver. You are our other winner. It's cooking spaghetti sauce and it fell in the bubbly red pasta sauce that can't be, taken out just with rice. All right, so Todd and Tyler, here's what I want you to do. I want you to email us, that you're the winner, and I want you to email giveaways at reviews.org. Giveaways at reviews.org. If memory serves, I believe that email address is set up. If that doesn't, if you get something that comes back, you can always send it to info at reviews.org. It's just going to get buried among a lot of other things. So try giveaways at reviews.org first. Um, and that should work for you. And all I need you to do, Todd and Tyler, is to just send like a little screenshot of your YouTube profile page or something, basically, so we can verify that it was you. Because if our previous giveaways are any indication, we'll get a couple of fake Todds and Tylers wanting to claim your giveaway. So just screenshot your page, email that to us, say, "Hey, I'm your winner," and we'll exchange info and we'll get you some cell phone stands. So congratulations to Todd and Tyler. Well done. Well done. All right, so let's before we do the next giveaway, I will tell you a little bit more about the dream job. I hope you've applied. Um, but this is let's see. This is what we're looking at. My name's Tyler Todd too. That sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. Tyler Todd too. Just me and you. All right. Um, all right. So let's look at this. Oh, I need to blow this page up for you guys. Let's see if I can. Yeah, put me down in the corner. We'll see if we can. Can I? Can I? Yep. There we go. Okay. So this is the digital detox challenge. Can you survive 24 hours without tech? That's going to be kind of the headline in a little while. We'll talk about the winner for this. That winner has already been chosen. So yeah. So tough luck if you haven't gotten in there. But I'll come back to that in just a moment. But what's the challenge? The challenge is must be willing to disconnect from all personal technology, emergencies excluded. Please don't, bleed out for 24 hours. Okay, so this person is going to have no cell phone, no television, no gaming, computers, smart watches, or wearable tech. Right, except for again, barring emergencies, right? No smart home devices. Ooh, that's going to be tough. Please don't unplug your smoke alarm, right, or whatever. Um, so within reason, what you can use a microwave to heat a TV dinner, it says, but you can't then go watch the TV. All right. So I think this makes sense, right? This should make sense. Um, all right. So let's see. So that's the challenge. And this person is going to get $2,400 for doing this for 24 hours. And it says also you'll be asked to submit a short was it post detox report about your experience. So anyway, there you go. That's the challenge. And that's the person that I'll be announcing in a little while. All right, you guys. So that's what we're looking at for today. See, yeah, Frayden's coming in hot with the. You're backing me up here. I appreciate that, Frayden. They do come in handy. I've used and broken and lost, I think, like 3 of them, in the last decade, and, they really do come in handy. Luckily, they're not, like, horribly expensive, so I could replace ooh, excuse me, I could replace them. Alright, but should we do another giveaway? Let's do another giveaway, alright? So, first of all, let me get rid of that for just a moment because I wanna pull up our next giveaway, and I'm really excited about this one. Um, let's see. I want to see. Okay, all right. I gotta pull this up. Give me just a second. All right. Oh! Come on. And this is. Eh, eh. You guys, this is so awkward without my normal setup. Um, all right, but we do the best with what we've got, right? There we go. Okay. I think this is I think this is the right one. Yeah. Okay, yeah. It may be like a slightly different page, but this is the right one. The next giveaway is gonna be this. The Sennheiser CX 400 BT true wireless earbuds. Alright, let's get okay. So, excuse me. With this one, I gotta say, this is the one I might be most excited about for today's giveaways, simply because I love Sennheiser. This is not sponsored by Sennheiser. They have no idea that I'm saying this, but I've always been a huge Sennheiser fan. And so whoever gets this should consider themselves extremely lucky. Okay. Because Sennheiser makes really, really great products. All right. So the Sennheiser wireless earbuds. And, you know, I really hate only giving away one thing. So why don't we do two winners on this one as well? Okay. We'll do two winners again for the Sennheiser earbuds. Um, all I need All I need from you, let's see. Okay, let's think of a good question for you guys, tech wise. Tech wise, let's see. I bet I could come up with a. Let's uh, let's come up with a good question. Let's get a good question. Okay, all right. You guys are going to be legendary, okay? Because we're going to have the Apple versus Android debate on cell phones. But here's the trick: we're going to keep it civil, okay? Apple makes great phones. Many other companies that use Android technology make great phones. So instead of Apple versus Android, how about let's do it this way? Let's broaden it out and say, I want you to tell me what the best overall cell phone brand is and why, compellingly and kindly. so basically what I mean by that is it's so common to say like I like I like Samsungs because I hate Apple. I don't care about that. I want to know why you love Samsung, right? So make your case for the best cell phone brand out there. I'll give you 3 minutes, and same deal as before. If you weren't here for the last one, you'll have 3 minutes. Go ahead and put a message in the chat box over there. Let me know what your favorite cell phone brand is and why. Again, we're not looking for the best answer, the coolest answer, the funniest answer. We're picking them at random. All you need to do is participate. But I'll definitely highlight a few if you guys come up with something good. I'll throw something on there. I will tell you this. We were talking about embarrassing places to drop your phone. I was last week. Today's Friday, right? Yeah. Wow, what a fast week. Last Saturday, I went to an Oktoberfest celebration at my at downtown where I live, and dropped my phone, and it got stepped on. So dropping it was not such a big issue, but I dropped my phone. Somebody accidentally stepped on it, and I looked. The screen wasn't cracked. Okay, no biggie. Have a good one. They walked off. Okay, great. But then when I turned it on and tried to touch it, the screen wouldn't accept any more touches. Just wasn't working. And something obviously went wrong. But this is a phone that I'd had for like 3 years or something, or 2 years, I guess, whatever it was. I'd had it for a while. It had done me really well. But I needed a phone pronto. So the next morning, I went to Best Buy and went to their cell phone counter, and I'm looking at all the options, and I said, you know what? I had the OnePlus 8 Pro for a couple of years, and it did really, really well for me. I never had an issue with it, until somebody stepped on it. Never had an issue with it. It worked great. So I bought the OnePlus 10 Pro. And so that was only 5, 6 days ago. And so, OnePlus has made phones that they're not cheap, but they're also not, they're not Samsung flip phones or whatever the 1400 $1,800 phones are. So they make mid-range phones that perform admirably, and they have won a little bit of loyalty out of me. So how about that? I'm curious what you guys have to say about it, and I'll give you another 1 minute. We'll see if we can see what we can find out. The Apple Android war is so silly. Both make very good phones overall, even though I lean towards Apple and have nothing all against Samsung. Yeah, I'm kind of the opposite way where I have nothing against the phones themselves. Like Apple phones, they're great. They're really good. The only thing that like keeps me from wanting to dive in is like once you get into that ecosystem, it's like you're committed, um, and And, I haven't wanted to fully dive into the Apple ecosystem, but the machines are great. Um, okay, Apple, because its user interface is clear, easy to use, allows me to store way too many 30,000 photos. Oh boy. That phone that I dropped had a bunch of photos on it that I can't access. It's almost a week later and there's battery life left on the phone. I can see it. I just can't I can't turn off the phone. I can't open the phone. I can't do anything with it. But there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. So I need to like take it to a repair shop or something and see if they can just pull my data. That would be really great. Um David says I don't need big tech to protect me from my bad decisions. Well, I hate to tell you this, but all those Android phones are big tech. Let's see. Oh, interesting. I think Unihertz is the best because they're the only company making physical keyboard phones still. That's right. BlackBerry got rid of it, didn't they? And there was something, satisfying about the tactile experience. Let's go ahead and we're gonna pick a winner. Um, so let me pull up where there we go. Okay. And we'll see about some more winners. Okay. All right. So let's see if I can find our people here. Who am I looking for? Okay. All right. So I have names. Okay. Here's our first winner. Hey, you guys, our first winner for the Sennheiser wireless earbuds. Our first winner is. You got to make sure I got this right. Morgan Morales. Morgan, congratulations, Morgan. Longtime viewer of the stream, and so I always love seeing longtime viewers, win in these giveaways. And so, congratulations to Morgan. Let's see, Apple makes not very good phones. Android more. Hello, Moto makes good phones. Yeah, Motorola makes great phones. I Apple makes great phones. Morgan, they're really good. Now they're not for everybody necessarily, but I think they make great phones. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can find this person. Okay. Oh boy. Our second winner. Oh, I'm double checking the name to make sure I don't mess this up. Is Vanessa. Vanessa, who's been with us since the beginning of this stream, at least. So yeah, you were here early. So congratulations, Vanessa. Samsung Z Flip 4, which is so cool. It's all right. Well, I'll get back to that. I appreciate how compact it is. Throw it in my purse and forget about it. That's nice. That's what I like to hear. Also, the camera's so cool. Even the front part where the little screen is. Excuse me. I remember going to CES years ago. That's the Consumer Electronics Show down in Vegas. Um, and this was like in the dark times before COVID. We went down to CES, covering all the tech there, and Samsung brings out this flip phone. And as they're showing it to you, it's behind the case, and their salesperson, whatever, they're unfolding it, whatever, and I'm like, this looks crazy cool. What an excellent idea. Like you say, it makes it more compact, more portable. Obviously, it's thicker when it's folded up, but it's also takes up less surface area. Maybe whatever. Point being, I was like, this is really cool, and then they let us touch it. This was the first gen of these flip phones. So that the trick was you had to get the bendable screen, and that's a real trick. That's not easy to do. You have to get that bending screen, and so to do that, they couldn't use glass. Obviously, they had to use something else. So they came up with whatever petroleum based plastic product that they could make into a screen. I don't know. I I know technology, you guys. But whatever it was so filmy or flimsy and thin that as you ran your finger over it, you could feel all of the components inside the phone. And it was freaky. It was not a nice experience. It was really weird. Um, and so that was the first gen. And they were selling it for $2,000 or whatever it was. And I remember, I can't remember if I said it on the channel at the time, but I remember talking to the people that we were there with and saying like, that when they get it right, that's going to be really cool. And the second gen came out the next year and it was like miles above. and now they're on the Z Flip 4, and it is, like, I feel like they've actually kinda got it right. It's a really great phone. It's a little share, as they say in ye old France. It's a little pricey. But anyway, Vanessa, Morgan, congratulations. How about you guys get yourself some Sennheisers? Again, email giveaways at reviews.org and provide proof of your YouTube profile so we can match it up with what we see here on the stream. Um, so just take a little screenshot and send it to us. So giveaways at reviews.org. If that bounces back to you, send it to info at reviews.org. But I'm pretty sure giveaways is going to work. Okay. So congratulations to both of you. All right. So let's see. We do have I do have two more or sorry, I have one more thing to give away, but two more things to do. So I'm gonna actually skip ahead. We're gonna do one more giveaway in a moment. But first, we are gonna do this the digital detox announcement. So somebody is going to get paid $2,400 to here we go. Let's yeah, make it as big as possible. Is going to get paid $2,400 to digital detox for 24 hours. Let's get rid of all their tech. And let me pull up the winner on that one. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And you guys, I have a whole spiel. Are you ready for this? Um, let's see. Sorry. I love this so much. You could really feel the texture of the fur of the hamster on the wheel running the phone. That's- yes, exactly. This is why I almost didn't get Facebook to work with this live stream. It was almost going to be YouTube only. But if that had been the case, we would have missed out on some good Facebook folks. So yeah, thanks to everybody watching, Facebook and YouTube. Really glad you guys are here. All right. So I am going to announce the winner of the Digital Detox Dream Job. I'm very excited about this, and I hope this person is with us. But even if they're not, we'll be contacting them. But I hope you are here. I'm not sure if I've seen your name, but we'll see. Um, all right. So the selected winner spends a lot of time on their phone and on the go, actually, because this person is a travel journalist and a blogger. Okay, so got in a whole bunch of applications for this, picked one out of a hat. Turns out this person is a travel journalist and blogger. That is somebody who is on tech a lot, right? A lot. So I feel like this challenge would be tough for me, but forget about it for somebody who's a travel journalist. So, whew, good luck. So she thinks 24 hours without her phone would be torture, but a great way to test her mental strength. So congrats to Karen Locke for being selected as this year's Digital Detox Challenger. I like that, a challenger. All right, a Digital Detox Challenger. Congratulations. Let's see if I can put a name up there. Oh, Karen Locke. Um, there we go. All right. So Karen Locke is the winner of the digital detox or winner. Yeah, I mean that's up for interpretation, right? But that's the name we drew out of the hat. Um, but Karen is the challenger, and we'll see if she can do it. So 24 hours with no tech. Congratulations to Karen. I hope she's here, but even if she's not, we'll email Karen and get in touch. But that'll be quite a day for Karen, I'm sure. Now, for the rest of you, like I said, I do have one more giveaway to do. We'll have fun with one more question. By the way, if you have suggestions for um, a question that you want to do in the chat, go ahead and throw it in the chat. If you have any suggestions, we talked about the worst place you ever dropped your phone, the best phone brand in your opinion. If you have any suggestions, let me know. That'll be fun to get one from you guys if we can. If not, I'll come up with something. I have a mildly creative brain. So we'll figure something out. But let's do one more giveaway. Okay, while you guys are coming up with that, I am going to pull up one more. This one is it's going to be similar but different to the last one. All right, so uh, There we go. There it is. Ooh, it even has the Amazon's Choice sticker on there. So, here's what we're looking at. Let me pull my screen back up. And here, let me sorry, Karen, I'm gonna go and hide that now. Spoiler mode. All right. So, Williams Small Engine Repair. Looking to buy a good pair of earbuds. Any suggestions? Asks Williams Small Engine Repair. Why, yes. Yes, I do. I do have suggestions. We just gave away 2 pairs of the Sennheiser wireless earbuds, and I was singing the praises of Sennheiser. I've been a Sennheiser fan since I first started in radio back in 2009. Um, I've been a loyal fan of Sennheiser for a long time. Really like them. However, there's another brand out there that is pretty darn great as well. And that's what we're going to be giving away next. I am going to pick 2 winners again for the JBL Tune 230 NC TWS True Wireless In Ear Noise Canceling Headphones. Oh boy. And I with these ones, you gotta love that slimmer profile. They're a little less chunky than the Sennheisers, which, look, pros and cons, right? Pros and cons, but that is a pro. They're a little less chunky. And JBL is, obviously known for really great audio products. And so, like I said, I'm a huge Sennheiser fan, but gall darn, JBL makes great products as well. So that's what we're going to give away. We're going to do two of these, and let's see. Okay, so we need some suggestions. What questions are we going to go with? Okay, so we've got a couple of options here. Oh, okay. The most unusual app you've This could get weird, Paul. This could get very weird. Because if we're talking about unusual apps, we could get some answers, right? There's some real answers. All right. But I love this one too. Let's see. Most embarrassing ringtone to come on in a meeting unexpectedly. I'm going to say anywhere. Most embarrassing ringtone, yours or someone else's. Okay. So, maybe you're in a oh gosh, no, sorry. That would have been insensitive. I'm glad I didn't use that joke. So there's that one. There's this. What is one piece of tech, one type of tech, I guess, that you cannot live without? Um, that would be a good one. Um, Longest time you couldn't use the internet and why? Okay, great. Longest time you couldn't use the internet and why? Just let me win, pretty please. I look, hey, I don't control the hat. I like we literally just the names, like, as you guys comment, the names go into a hat and somebody grabs a name out of the hat. That's it. So that's it. Um, yeah, you know what? I like this one. I think I like this one the most. Most embarrassing ringtone. So we're gonna say not necessarily a meeting. Okay, it could be anywhere. But the most embarrassing ringtone situation that you have experienced yourself as the recipient of the phone call, or having heard it. Maybe it's like you're in the middle of church and somebody's what was the Simpsons rendition in the Garden of Eden? Some I don't know. There's probably some good stories out there. Um, I'm trying to think what is the worst one I've ever had. It was in a church. It was a baptism service, and my phone went off, and it was mortifying. I if if somebody said God is going to strike you down with lightning, I would have said, "Great, thank you." It was so embarrassing. I don't remember what the ringtone was. It's not the ringtone itself that was. I mean, it was kind of embarrassing because it wasn't like a default ringtone. Like I had gone out and get. Oh, yes, I do remember what it was. It was the theme song to the Veronica Mars TV show. So the title sequence, they had a song by the Dandy Warhols, and I put that on my phone. So this is several years ago now. And so in the middle of this baptism service, you start hearing "a long time ago," and it was just again mortifying because it was I had put it away like a responsible adult, and so it took me a while to find it, fish it out, turn it off, and so we all were treated to the Veronica Mars theme song for far too long. Um, that was rough, you guys. It was bad. It was bad. A movie, okay. Well, yeah, but that's that's impolite, but it's not the worst, I guess, depending on the movie and depending on the ringtone. Let's see. David went without the internet for 36 years. Was just fine. David is our resident grump. That's funny. Let's see. I'm just looking through. Oh yes. My husband played with my phone and set it to play "Oops, I Farted Again." That's so good. "Oops, I Farted Again." Oh, that's good. Oh, no. It's so good. Darth Vader tone, she accidentally calls in the room. How'd you explain it? You had to, like, try to laugh it off, right? "Oh, isn't that funny?" It's funny, right? It's funny, we're laughing. Oh, boy. Highway to Hell during the middle of church, that would be good. That would be good. I'd say I don't actually believe either of these, but those would be great situations. That's funny. Um, this would we didn't go with this one, but this would be a funny question. Most embarrassing time you had to show someone your broken or outdated phone. It's like when you go, like I don't drive nice cars. They're fine, but they're not nice cars. My wife has hers. I've got mine. Um, and so anytime we go somewhere uh, you know, uh, with the parking valet parking, I'm always just like, I just have to take a deep breath before I go and just know, like, okay, yep, I'm handing them the keys to my busted up 150,000 mile Mazda 3. Here you go. You just have to swallow it. All right. Fire station chief giving critiques. Phone starts quacking like a duck. That's pretty good. Um, I don't know which story, but the baptism one, the Veronica Mars theme. It was, I can't tell, Paul. I can't tell if you're being sincere or if this is like cool story, Hansel. It's always hard to tell with that Paul. He's shifty. Let's see. Oh no. Oh, this is speaking of mortifying. Oh, I couldn't handle it. That would yeah, that's panic inducing. Because it's oh boy, yeah, that's rough. We'll just leave it there. That one is rough. Congratulations. Okay, let's get a winner. I wonder if I got distracted. We need two winners. I got distracted. Let me see. Um, okay, excellent. I do have. Oh my gosh, how about that? Our first winner. How about that? Is Pedro. Pedro, not only do you have an absolutely mortifying story, that is terrible. I can't even fathom dealing with that. But not only do you have that story, but you're also going to have a pair of JBL wireless headphones. So congratulations to Pedro. And we need one more. Okay, let me see if I can find my one more. Uh, okay. Like I said, all you have to do is participate. And I said earlier, Joe, I don't believe it, but it is a good story. Whether it's true or false, that's a great story. Highway to Hell during the middle of church would be a good one. I I could believe it. I guess I could believe it. Why not? Why wouldn't it be Highway to Hell in the middle of church? Anyway, so congratulations to both of you, to Joe and to Pedro. for the JBL wireless headphones. Congratulations. Again, just email us giveaways at reviews.org. Include proof of your YouTube profile so we can match it up with what we see here on the stream. And if for some reason giveaways at reviews.org does not work for you, send it to info at reviews.org. I know that one's going to work. I just also know that it's going to take work to find it among all of the other emails that we get, the hundreds of emails a day. Um, so we will, so yeah, we'll get in after you get in touch with us. We'll correspond, get your info, and be off to the races. Get you some headphones. So that's what we're looking at. Let's see. Let's see. There are so many stories here. I don't necessarily like. I don't want to leave them, but I can't do them all. My brother had a ringtone for his mother, my stepmother, and I accidentally called him and heard it. Oh my gosh, that is rough. Um, a huge guy coming out of the gym hit me one more time by Britney Spears. The look on his face pretty much summed it all up. So was it your phone? Your phone rang in front of the huge guy coming out of the gym, or Freight? I choose to interpret this as you, Freyden, are the huge guy coming out of the gym. Um, in fact, I choose to believe that you are. Whenever you're a longtime viewer, I'm betting that you watch this stream and type it out while you're doing leg presses, just constant leg presses for 45 minutes. That's what I choose to believe. Um, all right. So yeah, I can't possibly get to everybody. This Joe says the story is true. The volume was not extreme, but still, I'm sure if you're in church, people in the pews, a few pews around you probably heard it. Got a good chuckle. That's great. So, um, so sorry, I'm looking through some of your other comments and laughing. After we're all done here, I'm gonna go back through and read some of these because there's some funny ringtone stories. All right, you guys, congratulations to everybody for not only the giveaways here today, but also the dream job announcement that we did. Um, Here's before you go, okay, don't go just yet, all right, because I want to pull this up. I say this to you every basically every stream these days. But I want to reiterate it one more time. Make sure, let's see, pull it up here. Make sure you go to reviews.org, bookmark the page, visit the page if you have questions. Well, here, let me blow it up a little bit more. Smart home and security, TV and streaming reviews, internet provider reviews, mobile phones and plan reviews. That's the tricky one. Mobile phones, it's not easy to review mobile phones, but really getting into mobile phone plans and getting the best reviews for phone plans, that's tough. So the folks over on the website side, they do admirable work. Anyway, my point being, please visit reviews.org and bookmark the page. Come back every so often because I didn't announce this one on the YouTube channel. So you may not have heard about it in time. Well, I want you to bookmark the page so you can be sure to hear about the next one. When we do these dream jobs, we'll put them right there on the front page, just like you see. Get paid $2,400 to take a 24-hour digital detox. That won't be there for much longer, obviously, because we've already picked the challenger for that. But yeah, just wanted to make sure that you guys knew where these things would be. Often I will announce them on the YouTube channel, but not always. Sometimes I'm not able to do so. So make sure you bookmark that page. Make sure you're subscribed here if you're not already. Whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube, make sure you like the page, subscribe to the page, follow it. I'm here every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, except for next week. I will not be here next week. I am going to Denver. And sometimes I'll do streams from my hotel room, when I'm traveling, but won't be a possibility this time. So I will see everybody in 2 weeks. Enjoy your weekend. Look, how fast time goes. We started at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's already almost 3 p.m. Eastern. The weekend is here. Unless you're on the West Coast, hang in there. You just got a few hours left. The weekend is almost here. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe out there. Have a great week next week, and I will see you on October the what would that be? Fifth or October the 14th will be the next time that I am here. So thanks everybody for joining in, and I will see you next time.